Welcome to No Man's Sky Permadeath mode, and here we are guys, we're up on my freighter. In the last part I was, well, trying to move towards the centre of the galaxy, and I got a little bit sidetracked because we ran into some tech that I wanted to get, and so I ended up having to stop and collect some nanites, but it was worth it because I've now got, I can't remember which shielding it was now, I think it was toxin suppressor theta, so I've now got all the techs except the hot one, theta one as well. I think we've got coolant network sigma, coolant network tau, so I need coolant network theta. So I've still got a few missing technologies I want to complete, so we're going to go looking for those over time. But before I do that guys, what I want to do is, you can see I've been gathering all the resources up here, because what I want to do is start installing the warp reactors in here, and got this one here, and what I'm going to do is start with the pulse jets coming in from this end, because for some strange reason if I come to here you will see that I can't actually delete or change these two, which is a little bit annoying, but it'd be okay guys. So I thought what I want to do is actually fill this in here. Do this, we need another dynamic resonator and 1,000 gold. Okay, gold should be no problem, so I'm just going to send that to the starship, and the nickel can go back to the freighter, and I don't think I actually need the, let's just have a look. I don't actually have the, oh that's interesting, I don't have pulse jet theta, so okay. And I actually need some dynamic resonators, which is okay because, well, I need to stock up anyway because I must be out. Let's just check this guys. Yeah, I've only got 2 left, so I need to go and buy some more. That's my ship. We'll go across the space station and buy some more. And then once I've actually got this ship all built up, oh come on, where are you? Oh, there it is. We're going to do a couple more jumps, maybe a black hole towards the centre of the galaxy. Because the more I think about it guys, the more I want to get headed in that direction. Because I'm starting to feel I want to see what's beyond this galaxy. Become a bit of a trailblazer. The reason I've been able to do all those upgrades is I had a bit of a session off camera, especially on the planet that's near us. As I went down and got loads and loads of gold, just kind of to be able to stock up. I say the planet, you could just see there outside the entrance of the space station there. They had loads and loads of gold, so I was able to stock up on that. I think this has saved me the trip to I think if I buy 5 of these, that should be consent. Well, that's one short, okay. I don't remember how many, I think that would be okay guys. So that I can put that other tech in, and then have a few spare, so that if I want to do a few bits and pieces on the way forward, I'm able to stop and do that. Well, it just suddenly occurred to me that this guy may have some interesting missions before we leave. Let's see if we can pick up a mission. Just rattle through this guys, browse missions. Collect an item, deliver an item, locate a missing person. Okay, nope. There's no nanites there because I'm still a little bit low on nanites. The exotic ship is going to be a collector's item, is probably the best way to describe it. I'm not going to really use it for anything. Well, I might do a bit of exploration, but the fact that it doesn't have a lot of storage space is going to be a problem. And of course I'm not going to use it to go through black holes, simply because with all that tech installed, if it all gets damaged, it's going to be very, very expensive to repair. So Crimson Ether is going to remain my ship for travelling through black holes at the moment until such time as I can replace it. So here we are, guys, we're back again, but the ship I do really want to replace here is the Trusty Steed, just to show you guys. I mean, I really need to expand this to 48 slots. Oh, I've got glass in here. Oh, that's interesting. Didn't realise that. Yeah, the Trusty Steed is a ship that I do want to replace. So let's get over to the exotic ship. And just want to install this last warp drive upgrade. Just gonna put that in. Now the reason I'm putting all the warp drives in is the fact that to go through the centre of the galaxy you've got to have all the warp drives installed, and the where is it? Sorry, this fully charged. It's the only way you can actually go through the centre of the galaxy. I suppose I could put some. Well, we'll give them a little bit of impact as well. Okay, let's do that as well, just to finish this ship up. I might have cooked out quite a lot of my resources now, but it's not going to be a problem, guys, to be honest. Yep, we've cooked out a lot of the iron. The iridium's okay. Cooked down some of the thallium, but we can fill all that back up. That makes this into a reasonable ship for. I suppose I could do a bit of exploration with it, or a little bit of travelling. It's kind of probably as well upgraded as Crimson Ether, so it's not going to be something I can fight major battles with, but it's going to have its uses, guys. But as I say, the most important use is going to be actually, well, going through the centre of the galaxy. That out the way, it means I can now concentrate on other resources. To just look. Yeah, I've used up everything here. We need the final pulse jet. I suppose I need to put the shielding in as well. Well, the shielding will come with time, guys. Of course, what we're going to do now is we're going to go through the centre of the galaxy. Question is, do I go for another system with a black hole? You are here, okay. And obviously, and as Phil Silvers pointed out, black holes either not close enough or too far. You can't seem to get a black hole on the full extent of the range of your travel guide. That is, push it a bit further than that. This is the one where it's going to say out of range. Yep, there it is. So you either get one like that. I don't know why that's at. I suppose it is out of range. Okay, there's a black hole there. Yeah, that's out of jump range as well. Oh gee, isn't that fun? This is going to have to be the one, isn't it? That's going to be 1900 light years. Okay, let's do it, guys. Let's go through the black hole and try and repeat what I did last time without too much trouble. There. This is 2 planets. This is a Waking system. I don't think I'm short any of the multi-tool techs. I think I've got virtually all of them. It's the ship techs and the shielding that's missing, which is Korvax and Gek. And we're just going to rattle straight through the black hole, guys. Crimson Ether should be on the left here. Because I want to get under 600,000 light years. Okay. find the black hole. There's the space station. There's the black hole. Right, let's just go straight for it. Hopefully this will take us under 600,000. And here we are, guys. We are in first contact. 5 planets, 1 moon. We're in a Korvax system. That's good. This might actually be quite a good find to start with. We've travelled 680, 353 light years. And there's an anomaly there. Okay, guys. I've got to do it just for the fun of it. I just want to go and see if there's a multi-tool. So, here's Nada and Polo. I'm not going to ask for a shortcut to the centre of the galaxy. What I'm going to do is see what else Nada's got to offer. Of course, Polo will just keep offering me the hyperdrive, but we're going to ask him anyway. It's just going to go through. There we are. I'm just going to leave. No point him offering. Of course, I dream about the fact that I've got a vintage Vigilance 15 slot. It'd be really cool if for some reason they would offer you a really good multi-tool when you reach the end of the system. You know, say that, for example, that once you've completed all the steps, that there was a chance, I wouldn't say guaranteed, but there was a chance that you could get a good multi-tool by still visiting this anomaly. So that would keep the interest going. Just going to rattle through here, guys. I think we've seen this many times before. And I'm going to request resources to aid exploration. Let's see what he gives me. A gift. Well, we got 57,000 units. I suppose that's not to be sniffed at, guys. Oh, well. Again, it'd be really nice if this unlocked when you completed all the steps. So this is Korvax simulation. User identified terminal now active. Unlocking data for analysis. Machine is ancient and powerful relic of a long world since destroyed. Again, I get a feeling that this is not finished, and hopefully the next update will activate that. I mean, that'd be really cool, guys, especially if they activated after you've done the 10 steps, so it kind of opens a new sequence of missions or something like that. I mean, that would be really great. So if we can get to the space station. Of course, there's the local hostiles. Yeah, you're too late. Right, here we go, guys. Let's get up here, see if we got any more of the missing techs on the Korvax. I mean, it'd be very useful. Nothing rare there, but we should be able to get all 165 credits. Another 218. Okay, thank you. Yep. Well, just rattle through that. Offers me blueprints. Nope, nothing here. Okay. Question is, do I stop and explore this system, or do I keep going? I think I'm tempted to just keep going, guys, because I'm more interested in a Gex system at the moment rather than Korvax, because I can live without the extra shielding. But I do really want the, what can you say, the extra pulse drive, browse missions. Anything here? Eliminate advanced sentinels. Eliminate advanced sentinels. That could be interesting. Hunt predatory creatures. Okay, we're certainly going to grab that. Now I could do that. If that had nanites, that would be okay, but I don't really want to do that just for effectively a fauna analyzer. We could collect an item. Okay, let's do that. That said Corvax cube. I think we've got a Corvax cube on the Eve. Deliver cactus flesh to a secure. Well, that won't be a problem, guys, because I've got loads and loads of cactus flesh stored away on my freighter. I've got a bit of a surplus, so right. Let's just. So we've got to go there to an unknown planet. So we're just gonna. Oops. Oh, cannot warp here. So let's just. Doesn't say how much cactus flesh I've actually got to deliver, does it? And I still haven't checked the distance, how far away from the centre of the galaxy we are. Okay. Right, let's just jump in the ship. I think the trusty steed has the cactus flesh, actually. We can gather that way past. There we are. Well, I'll send the whole lot to the exosuit. Deliver the cactus flesh and locate secure depot. As I say, I've got a massive surplus of cactus flesh. Let's drop a save game. And we're all kitted up. Right, let's get and deliver this. Must admit, I'm still a bit made up with that water trap in the last part. That was really, really weird. Actually meeting that, oh of course, elevated base. I could have eliminated some high level Sentinels by using this base, couldn't I? Never mind. Sparse, average, corrosive, damp, low security. Okay. I haven't actually even scanned this system planet. I mean, this planet could be a fantastic planet. Convex convergence cube. Okay. Getting dagger. Any interesting ships? No. Just gonna pin here. You have access to clients. 50 cactus flesh. Okay. Huh. Was that all? That barely scratched the surface. And it'd be worth it for the nanites, even if we only get a few nanites, guys. Let's just have a quick look. Got if there's anything. Certainly need the iron. I'm going through vast quantities of iron at the moment, guys. I suppose we could top back up the thallium because I've used a bit of thallium. Got loads of carbon. My carbon planters are working very well at the moment, guys. So you've got tropium. No idea where that came from. Look. Iron. The iron can go to the high capacity. Thallium can go to the high capacity. Yep. That's filled up. We're okay for carbon there. Iridium's a little bit low. Chrysanite, I need to work on more. Okay. Now, I think we're going to do one more jump, guys, just to compensate for kind of not completing it in the last part. So, jump into here. Actually, again, as I promised, guys, we've now got to 596,000, so we're just under the 600,000. Okay. Right, so I mean, I could quite literally go to the freighter and push off, but we'll complete this mission in the proper way. Grab the nanites, keep adding them to our collection. Well, hello, Mr. Korvax. Yep, don't understand a word you're saying. And in missions. Take the reward, please. 114 nanites. Yep, I'd say no to that. Look at the missions, collect item, keep this in person. Maybe when we get to the next system, we'll stop and we'll do a lot more missions, guys. May even do a high level Sentinel ones. We've got the one for aggressive creatures. Okay. Back to the freighter. As I've actually found a downside to this freighter, actually. That is the very long approach here. I keep thinking that's a ship, actually. I keep thinking, well, why someone landed a ship on my freighter, but it's not. So, also, when I was playing off camera, I don't know if you guys have had any of this experience. I was on the freighter sorting out a few things, sorting out the ship, and I kept having this like explosions, and a fugitive ship was actually attacking my freighter. So in the end, I got so annoyed with the impacts, because I don't think he was actually damaging it; he was just attacking it all the time. So in the end, I had to go out and destroy this fugitive ship, just to stop it annoying me by causing explosions against the freighter. It was becoming very, very irritating. I don't know if any of you guys have had the same problem. Okay, here we go, guys. And I'm not interested in the black hole. I mean, we could. Is there any value in visiting an Atlas path? No, I don't think we're going to bother, guys. I think we're just gonna get in a bit closer than that. That's Korvax. It's out of jump range, okay. Actually, I think I prefer something with a moon. Yeah, that's at 2,200. Medium. Okay, let's go that. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Let's go here, guys. Gauge the warp drives. That's 4 planets. Okay, well, here we are. Just a quick look. I'm going to remember to do it properly this time. So we're now 500. I'm just going to write this down, guys. I'm keeping a track of. So we've got 594, 575. So we've clocked up just under another 10,000 light years. That's pretty good, guys. If, a 2 jump with a black hole in the center, coming up at 10,000 light years a time. That means that how many? 500,000 light years. Another 50 jumps, and I might actually get to the center of the galaxy. Wow, that'd be fun. Right, so what we're going to do now is obviously go back out to the space station and check out what things we can do. Let's just do this. This can go to the high capacity. This, I think we can stop off next to the trusty steed and drop that cactus off. Just hand off that cactus stuff first. Just gonna send that to the trusty steed. Electron vapor. I think you can go to the freighter for the moment. And what I will do is, once I've got actually what I need, keep forgetting, guys. Just okay, let's use up the antimatter and recharge the takes the freighter back to maximum. Okay. That saves me a bit of space. Well, starting to think, well, I don't remember moving the freighter, but of course we've just walked in, so the freighter's landed right next to the space station. Ha! Confusing myself, guys. But then again, it is early in the morning. So, which is the time I always record these No Man's Sky videos. I actually find it quite relaxing to start the day with a couple of hours of No Man's Sky. I don't do it every day, but on days when I record, I always start with a couple of hours of No Man's Sky. In fact, I'm a bit odd like that because I often, especially if I got to do some off-camera work, I tend to do the off-camera work in the evenings and the recordings in the early morning. So I have this kind of cycle that I will do the preparation, gathering all the resources the night before, go to bed, come back, get back up again, and then do the recording. Okay, thank you. What you got here? Wait for nanite clusters. Got accelerator row. Okay. Oh, we've got already known. Okay, already known. Could buy that accelerated fire. So we still got some upgrade tech here, but I don't really want to buy that tech yet till I've got all the missing techs done. Oops, didn't see that. Was busy watching a small screen, numbers flash and change colour, soar to new heights and tumble down. Observe quietly. I watched them some time, but unable to make sense of the data the Gek is watching so keenly. Probably playing an online gambling site. Trading friends. Traded recently, emitting a sweet smelling gas. Yep. Dialect out. Okay. Obviously these guys don't want to. But we're doing a little bit of work with the language. One more time. Wants to make itself understood. The click big slowly and nods their head encouragingly. Small line of draw rest. Yep. Ask for directions. Okay. We got the get work for this thing, and we got a transmission tower. Okay. I think what we will do is sell off the wax cube and the Waking dagger. Need it. Make a little bit of cash. Transmission tower. Okay. Get a look. You pick it up. Nope, okay, they won't let us pick that. Bit weird. Oh well, we'll take this carbon. Never mind. I got plenty of sources of carbon, so it's not a problem. Of course, what we can do now is just go a quick dash across to see what missions this guy's got for us, and maybe we'll go down and check out the transmission tower, see if we can find a wrecked ship or a crashed freighter. Never know, guys, you never know. And of course, we've got the back door here. In here, see what's beyond the door. Oh no, this is. Oh, that is a very long time since I've seen one of these. Got the get word for events. Okay. Yeah, they've become quite rare. The old encyclopedias. Once you used to find them inside of virtually every minor building. The minor base buildings. But you don't seem to see them so much now. Browse missions. What have you got? Scan flora. Well, we're certainly going to take that, because that's nanites. Pet eliminate advanced sentinels. If that was nanites, I don't really want cash. Scan creatures. Well, we'll take that. Or some things. Scan minerals. Yes, we'll take that. eliminate advanced Sentinels. 8, wow. Collect item. Ward, exterminate planetary creatures. Cleanse of death. In Vandals. Okay, let's. I mean, that's an easy mission, and I did complete them all out last time. And we're going to go check out the transmission tower. It's right in front of us. So what have we got in front of us? Fungal mold. Okay. Let's get down here and check out what's going on. Of course, the landing point is right next to a large mushroom. Got a corrosive planet. I think this will be okay. Just for the moment. Okay, hello, Mr. Geck. Of course, we got a toxic planet. So this 5047. So it's now 747. So it should be 0475. Distress signal coordinates discovered. So we got a freighter crash site. Okay, we're going to go check out a freighter. We'll just say hello to this guy. Despair friend, something shield blueprint corrupt. Oh, come on. Oh, complex schematics holding their breath, holding damaged in flight perhaps. The forlorn trader, his face smudged with strange oil, looks up at me for help. Showed a deflector shield input. Come on, overjoyed gobbles of thanks, excited hands over gift. Ah, come off it. I was hoping to get a deflector shield. Let's scan a few creatures. Any more around here? Obviously lots of life forms on here. Low flying moths. Okay. Get rid of that, that's irritating me. That's it, I can see better now. Okay. Hey. That looks very much like a predator, and apologies, I can't remember who said it. Somebody said that there's actually a safety zone around bases, so that you can actually kind of operate and with hostile creatures, and I can't remember actually who put that in the comments, but thank you for doing that, because I hadn't actually really realised that there was a safety zone around bases. Right, I think we've got most of the creatures around here. That looks very much like iridium, so we could go out and check that out. Check our stock transfer. That's a hunter, okay. Oops, too far away. Got him in the end. That fulfills that mission for predatory creatures anyway, which is exactly what I wanted to do. A few more nanites. And how far away is that freighter? 37 minutes on foot. Wow, it's a bit too far. But what I do want to do before we go is check out these. Oops, I'm getting a bit huffy puffy. Yep, this is iridium. I do want the iridium because I'm very, very low on iridium at the moment, so just going to grab this, guys, before we go check out the freighter. Right, guys, that's back to the freighter. That should now give me. Yeah, we got nearly 1,000 iridium again. So we're okay with that now. So we're off to the crash freighter, guys. And I think we're just going to do the freighter, and that'll be it for this part. And as I say, what I will do, we're going to spend a little bit of time in this system. I think just do a bit of exploration and see what we can find on the ground. And well, if we don't explore planets, we don't find anything, is probably the best way to describe it. Right, let's go over and talk to this thing, see what he's got to say. Remains of the SS something or other, log extraction complete, read log. Began with an idea, a simulation. The Korvax wished to know what would happen to the universe in the future. They wanted to confirm that it had occurred in the past. We were part of a great effort delivering vast quantities of nanite clusters across the galaxy. Simulation showed me my child, as it were, alive, taking their first steps for the second time. It showed me their death. It shows my own. I asked the Korvax to stop this. They refused. The Korvax shut down their machine. The experiment was over. They claimed that the universe was multiversal and cyclical, without origin and endpoint, at least based on available data. In some worlds they might be Korvax, in some no Gek. In some we never existed, or if we did, we destroyed our world long before other galactic powers could find them. I do not like the tone of which the Korvax speak. Okay. Now I'm going to try a different strategy than I normally do. Normally I'd go and do the simple ones first, but I think because the scanner's got to recharge, I thought what I'm going to do is we're going to... I thought what I'm going to do is go for one that's underground first. Oh, great. I should really remember where's the actual, what we call it. I'll come off it. Don't mess about. There it is. Right. And I thought, well, if I do it this way round, I do need to just charge that back up. By doing it this way round, means I can, while the scanner's recharging, I can do these ones. Okay. The unit's great. Okay, let's just... nope. Exosuit. Let's just top these up. I've got so much zinc I don't need to really worry about. The scanner's nearly full. There's one over here, but I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to pick up the one that's in this area. Okay. There it is. Okay. Over here. Close. Oops. Not close enough, obviously. There it is. clusters there. Done that one. So go over and get this one. Oh, let's actually. Okay, grab that. Getting through the iron. Gonna have to really start to up the iron. Can go to show you guys. Yep, we're down to 341 iron again. I think I might have some iron. Yep, I think that can go to the exosuit. That can certainly go to the freighter. Yep. Plonk in there. Exosuit. Well, we've got 1,000 iron on the freighter if I need it. That could be useful to know. Okay. And I'm just gonna zip over to here. Quick look round. Scan the freighter for something to do. Won't get anything for it, but never mind. That was still in the bounds of the freighter. Okay. This one's quite deep, so go. There it is. Some more nanite clusters. Oh, what's that out there? Let's check this out. I'm going to do some scanning anyway, so. And the scan has to build back up again, so. And we got to scan some plants, so. It's a fungal mold. Grab that. Okay. While I'm looking at it, we might as well actually. As well. Pick up a little bit of iron while that scanner's building back up again. Right, let's get back to the freighter and see if we can pick up the last. Oh, there's a knowledge stone over there actually, guys. Haven't done a knowledge stone for a little while, so might as well grab that as well. Right. That we got the Gek word for planetary. And I'm just going to get up over the freighter to see if we can find this last. And then that will be the end for this video, guys. I've gone a bit over long again. Apologies if you think the videos are getting too long. Feel free to add a comment, because they do seem to be getting longer and longer at the moment. Mainly because I seem to be getting just so wrapped up in what's actually going on. Just get right up on top of this one. Oops. There it is. I'm just going to repair it. Use Mordite, Coprite. And light clusters. Right, guys, I think that's it for this part. We've done everything I wanted and a little bit more with finding this freighter, giving me a few more nanites to pick up and do. And so the next part, I think we are going to spend some time exploring this system, building our resources back up, especially the iron. I've been neglecting my advanced manufacturing for a little while, so maybe I want to do a little bit of work on that. So this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the episode, hope you found it interesting, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.